Okay, this is part 2. I am running a fan on the side because the temperature has gotten quite hot and I need some air. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. You could always turn your volume off and just watch this without any noise. Before you do that, I'm going to tell you what pencils I'm going to use. So this is 90% cool gray Prismacolor Primier 1067. It's a nice dark but not black color that I can go in and shade in these areas. I also have the black that I will be using, and that is 935. I will also probably be using a little bit of the sky blue light. That is 1086, and that is just to use in this little area down around his mouth to get rid of the white in here. The colors I'm going to be doing the gems in, I'm not sure yet, so I will just try to, if you're going to turn the volume off, hold it up and let you be able to read the numbers when I tell you. But I'm going to start off with these 3 right now and do some more shading, just to do the darker on the light areas you see here. So I will go ahead and bring the camera down a little bit, and I'll show you the cool gray first in these areas and how it works in here. So I'm just giving these shadowed areas a darker definition. This particular color works really well. It's one of my favorites to use in these books along with the black. I will go in and use the black in the darker areas of this. So basically the whole video here is going to be of me darkening areas. And I'll darken this side first, and then I'll show you the difference between the two sides. So I'm just going over in the areas where that's already darkened and just darkening them up a little bit more. This pencil is more of like a charcoal black. And I really enjoy using this one also. I sometimes forget I have it. The nice thing is it'll go over all of the inking colors really nicely. Sometimes the lighter of the Prismacolors will actually put a slight ghosting on it. So like a light gray would probably do that, and I don't like that effect, so I will just use this pencil lighter. Not as, I won't push down as hard. Then you'll get that lighter gray effect. Also give a shadow effect down here underneath. Just use it very lightly. There's another gem there. That one untouched. Okay, when you get into darker areas like this, I'll go ahead and take the black one in and just kind of give it a little bit darker lines in there. And I just work in between the two colors. And then I can also add in some of the yellow. I'm going to put in a little bit of canary yellow. Let's see. Oh, come on. 916. I'm going to go in down here. And I think it's a little muddy, kind of like this is going here. Just use my eraser and take some of that out. And just go back in and work it with a different shade here. So I want that to be defined, but I don't want it to be too muddy looking. And that looks a little better, and then we'll draw in some green, and I want a darker green. I think I will try to find one here. This one. This is Peacock Green 970. 970? No, it's 907. Like transpose numbers sometimes. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to bring a little of this green in. And bring it down in here too. I'll add a little more of that yellow in there. And that helps blend it. Okay, so just blending these two. This is one of the reasons I love Prismacolors. And they blend so nice. Okay, so we will just continue to do that. And then blend it in with the yellow. And remember that we're going into the blue section. I always kind of rub it a little bit. Helps mess it up. See, and I get it all over my finger. There. Okay, then we're going into the blue area here. So I want to, number one, give this a little highlights. So this is the light sky blue 1086, and I can go over the ink and lighten that up a little bit too. And if I snake some of that black and the blue, I just blend it on in. Blue up here. Okay, then we'll take the darker. That's black. I need them to go. There we go. They're all the same color when I look at them. So it's a 901 indigo blue. Just going to go up next to the line and pull some of that color down. We'll pull a little down into the curl. And then with the light blue, blend that in a little bit more. You can see the difference between this side and this side. It's a little darker than I want in this area, but I will brighten that up. Probably with a white Posca Pen, which is a paint pen. Got it off of eBay, because I don't know where you buy these. I've seen a lot of people use them, and like I said, I don't go to the store out here very often, so if I can't find them in my local, it's in the next town over, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's, I just go on eBay, look them up, and I buy them off of them. I don't shop much on Amazon. So this is where I got it, and it is a 0.1. The tip on it comes to a small point. It's loaded with paint, and you kind of move the tip in. I'll show you on a, I don't know if I want to smear it all over my finger, but the point goes in. You shake it up, there's a ball inside. I'll close that when I do that. Like that, and poke it down and a whole bunch of paint comes out, but you can draw with it, and I will kind of show you what I would probably do in this section here. Since we have these lines coming down, I would just probably put some dots in like this in these areas. So you have some little spots coming down. Like that, and that brightens up the darker areas a lot. And I can probably even draw some lines in here if I feel like it. Right at this point, I usually do this at the end so I can finish coloring, but I'm going to put, if I can see that little nosy here, I'm going to go ahead and put some up here too, and just run them up. And then I will go ahead and highlight those again, and then put a spot down here in his eye also. And there are these little dots that are here that you can, if you want, use as a guide. This is a gem, and I'll just put a shine mark on that. And then I will be using this to put more dots up in this area, but right now I'm just showing you how gets used. And then if you don't like a certain, say if I didn't like that this one went straight and everybody else was going curvy, I would just take the colored pencil I was using. This is the green one. And you can color over them to lighten them up a little bit too. So if you don't like the stark white, you can go over them like that. Just some little things you can do. Anyway, we're gonna start working down here a little bit more. Maybe I'll get the orange going up on this face up here. This is a Scholar. It's a deep orange, and the number is 382. And we're going to see how dark that is. Well, that's pretty nice. So I need to get some shadows in up here. So I'll just use this one. I mix my Scholars with the other Prismacolors I have. Scholars are, I like the pencils. I think they're really nice. And they come in a whole bunch of colors I don't get in my other set. They're not as creamy, but they're just as vibrant. And I don't know, I said it in the first video, but you can get a pack of 60 of these for under 30 bucks. They're about 20, depending on where you are, 25, 26. I know you can get them on eBay that price, and you get 60 colors. Not artist grade like the Premiers, but they're nice pencils. And in this darker area, I'm gonna add some of that too. Add a little bit more down in here. Okay, and I'm going to get a what is this? Yellow orange. 1002, and I'm going to go down into the yellow with this one. And there's really no rhyme or reason to my coloring. It just, it looks, it's going together. I kind of go with it. And then I'll just blend these colors in. Okay, so thinking you can see the difference between the sides, and that's how I'm just going to keep going. The pink up here is going to need more of a magenta color, so magenta 930, and I want to point on that, so sharpen it. Okay, and then we're just going to go in the darkest areas here. So in here I press really hard, and then out here I just go softer. And because I'm blending with these two colors, it gets softer as I go down. I want to keep all the pink up towards the top before we blend. Here goes down here. Okay, we're just coloring it in here. We'll bring some of this in up here too. Bring it down into the orange a little bit. I like the orange and the pink mixing. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. At least the ones we have around here. Okay, I'm only going to go halfway because I'm only going to film half of this. And then I'll do the other half off camera so you don't have to watch the repetitiveness of coloring. And we'll take the neon pink Scholar pencil and blend that in a bit. And then we will bring back in the yellow one. Add some of that in here. Go up into the pink. Between the two. Bring some more the red back in it. And there we go. So as you can see, this side has got a lot more definition in it than the other side. And I may add some more darkness in here, and I don't know if it's going to be the yellow or the orange, but we will go ahead and work on these gems here. Let's see. Find my favorite pencil. It's the smallest one I own. I don't know about you guys, but when I color, I tend to leave all my pencils out that I use. Probably not the best idea, because I have them all over my desk, and then trying to find them kind of sucks. Okay, and like I said, my smallest pencil. So it's 916. Teeny tiny little yellow one. Okay, we're going to put the highlights on these in this area. And there's one down here at the bottom, so we're going to do them all at the same time. Okay, I'll go over the little white piece here because I can use the Posca Pen if I want to get it white again. So this is how I did the eyes too. I went in with the little yellow pencil. It's canary yellow, I think. And then I did the blues that came in. And I'm going to kind of do the gems the same way. So we go within with the indigo blue around the edge up here. Then bring it down, and the edge up here. Bring it down a little into there. You know where the dark hits. And we're going to do it on all of the gems the same way. And the one down here. Put it around the corner up there. And then just down. And this little baby one down here, I didn't see him. We're going to do him too. And I guess all these guys, didn't know there were so many. And my little yellow pencil. You'll notice that the yellow hits the indigo blue. It'll turn it into the green. Which is a cool effect, especially when you're in these little ones that you can't really get a lot of color into. Okay. Go back up to the ones up here, and we'll blend the blue in. Turn it green. Okay, so they look pretty good. We're going to add a little raspberry into that as soon as I find my raspberry pen. So, where is raspberry? It's probably running around on my desk. Not just raspberry, not dark raspberry. Hold on. Okay, found it. Raspberry. And the number is 1030. We're going to add a little bit of this down here in the corner. These are little gems too. Wow. Okay, up here. And up on this one. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I want this. Okay, now again with my favorite little pencil, which is kind of blend that in. And it kind of gives the red an orange color, leaving it red though. And it gives it a nice little highlight. Bring in the greens. If you need more color, you can always bring in more blue. Let's see. It's the indigo blue. If you want to bring that down a little bit more into this, you can. And just blend it. That way. So you end up with the pretty little gems. And like I said, you could, if you wanted to, just use a white pencil. This is 938, and you can highlight areas that you like. Just kind of give it a bit of shine. And then you can use the Posca Pen and highlight this area. Kind of give it a shine. You might have to go over this twice with the Posca Pen. Sometimes it'll give you a nice highlight, and sometimes it just pick up color underneath it. At least that's what my pen does. Okay, so we've got the gems done. We got the eye done. We got this half of the face almost done. I was going to work a little bit on the pieces down here, and we're going to go ahead and make them kind of a Okay, we're going to kind of do them in red, orange, and the pink. So that will be canary yellow, and it's the same colors I used up on the top. The 0112 in the yellow, orange, canary 916, the neon 438 in the Scholar pencil, and then the raspberry I just used, and it's the 1030. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down some of the yellow in here. It's funny, I came back from vacation and I hadn't colored in a while, and of course the weather had gotten kind of hot here. My pencils were in their case, but they hadn't been taken out or anything, and I decided I'd color a quick little, the beginning of this book, a little bird on the front page, and boy, were these creamy. It's like the wax melted a little bit. It was kind of funny. Anyway, so we're just going to put in, and this will brighten up the little stones I did too. So I'll go ahead and do both sides a little bit so I know what I'm doing here. I'm on camera. Did I get just this one? Okay. just like those. Those are going to be the highlighted areas. You might want to get a brown too. I gotta see what browns I have out on my desk. Okay, there's going to be a little of the orange. In here. Okay. Just trying to remember the shadow areas here. Darken those up a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to go with the raspberry. It's basically the same areas, just to darken it up. I tend to layer a lot. Probably has something to do with the fact that I like to ink a lot too. I just layer on top of it until I get the color I want. Okay, then I will get a brown. Let's see, I have chocolate and dark umber. So, chocolate 4082 and the dark umber 974. Chocolate needs to be sharpened. Okay, starting with the chocolate first, I'm just going to bring in some of this brown. Mix it in with the yellow. And the reds. So if any of you guys know of a pencil sharpener, I'm on the lookout. What I want is a pencil sharpener that I can stick the pencil into and use a handle and sharpen it. I have this one, it's a Stadler that you can take the blades out and replace them, but I get a little tired of hand cranking the thing. It's lazy. Sometimes I would like just one that I could stick the pencil in and just crank the handle. And there's a back to school sales are going on now, and I assume that they have pencil sharpeners. So if you guys know of one that you like, or that won't eat up a Prismacolor pencil, because there are soft leads and some pencil sharpeners will just gobble them up. If you know of one that doesn't, could you let me know in the comments below? I would really appreciate it. It can't cost an arm and a leg either. On a budget. But I would like one. So we're just, like I said, shading in with the browns. We're gonna go back in with yellows too for this. This is my other little Prismacolor. I went and bought myself another canary yellow, so it's sharper than my baby. I wanted to use up the baby. You notice they're not the same size as any other pencil I own. It's like my favorite one. I don't know why, but I use it as a blending pencil too, so it's probably it. So we blend everything I put down a little bit of. We have a little bit of that blue coming in from the ink. And everything. So we will just add the yellow in here. And I guess I could add it in here, but I got brown to put in there still. Okay, and then any part where I think needs a little more oomph, I'm going to add a little of this orange, yellow. Okay. And the blues, I forgot this one. Drop pencils. And the yellow. Okay. Then we're going to run in here with the Posca white too, because we have the white dots here. I'm just going to make them bigger. And then if we like, we can just put some coming down off these things. Something in that line. And probably in here too. Anyway, that is about as far as I can get today. When I come back, I will have the other side colored up just like this, and then we will go ahead and do the background. So that will be in part 3. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in a bit. Have a great day.